Hello everyone, it is Kaahlan, and welcome back to another episode of my Danganronpa playthrough. Well, we are right in the middle of another murder. We just got gotten done investigating this area and investigating the body of our mystery death. You know, I was saying that I think this body is Junko's body, mostly because of the red fake nails. And the boots look really similar. Her boots do have red laces though, so I'm not sure there, but I'm holding tight that this isn't Kyoko, okay? I don't want it to be Kyoko, and I would be upset if it was. So, hopefully, that's not the case. Let's investigate the flower again. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? The 3 Ps. Everyone knows the 3 Ps. Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Cool. Wait, what is up there? Sprinkler. Oh, the sprinklers. Yeah, we talked about this. Automatic sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Oh! What time did we find this body? Shouldn't the sprinklers have gone off at like 7:30? Wouldn't whoever was in here be wet? Okay. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? Did someone turn off the sprinklers today? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning. Ah, yeah, did I just figure this out before the game? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30 a.m. Well, that's great news. I think I talked to everybody in here. I bet you there's something missing out of the cabin. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. I agree. I bet you there's something missing. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I don't think so. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Okay, so hear me out. Kyoko has Monokuma's skeleton key. I don't actually know if it's a skeleton key, but that's just what it reminds me of, so I'm gonna keep calling it that. I assumed that the skeleton key was for the headmaster's office, but Sakura broke the headmaster's office door, and that's how Kyoko got in there, and then Kyoko got the skeleton key from inside the headmaster's room. So I bet you that skull, or the Monokuma key, actually unlocks, surprise, the Monokuma door in the data center. I don't know if that's true or not. Also, you know, maybe Monokuma or the mastermind has been burning the bodies up, like, in the, furnace. I don't know if it was big enough to burn bodies, first of all. But if it's not, then, like, they have to be doing something with the bodies that are still left, like Junko's. So maybe Kyoko found it and dragged it out. I don't know why she would have done that. I don't know why anything is happening. I'm just letting this game run its course. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Ooh, maybe the body was killed before 7:30, but then covered with the tarp. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Is that really all? I'm gonna look just cause. Flower parts have nothing to do with the case. There's a lawnmower here. I don't think it has anything to do with the mystery corpse. Fine. There's something carved into the handle of the pickaxe. Okay, this is like all the same things. I know it said that this is the only thing in here of concern, but like, what if it's not? I really hope there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer. Yeah, me too. These tools have nothing to do with the case. Alright, cool. I guess I'm leaving. The tarp is weird. I wonder where they got the, like, doctor's jacket. Do I have to go look elsewhere? I feel like I checked everything in here now. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
What's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hira, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The question is, were they in the gym the whole time? Hina had to leave to come get me. She could have done it. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
For serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then, I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, he's been added. Woo! So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to fate anymore. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you, too. Body before the explosion. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko is never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. He's super suspicious of me right now. I don't think he's actually gonna let me. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. I don't know what area is he talking about, like the secret bathroom area? I don't know what area he's actually talking about. My memory, not as good as the game's, actually. So I have no idea what area. But I just assume he's talking about the second floor hidden bathroom based on the fact that he's calling it that area. And it's like the only place that doesn't have a real name. Oops. Someday I'll stop pressing the wrong buttons. Today is not that day. Okay. I could be super wrong. It might not be the bathroom at all. Oops. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. It also leads to the secret room. I should probably avoid going in and out of there too much. Alright, that's not the place. Fuck. What is he talking about? No, I don't remember. I don't even know what that looks like. I'm just, okay, now I'm kind of wandering while I figure it out, but I straight up, I don't know what that place is. And I'm not, like, I'm not sure what that item was. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Is it Toko? So wait, someone carried the bomb from here upstairs? How did they plant that? Unless Toko took it up there with her to get the pickaxe. What? Okay, interesting. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Okay, I guess the gym was a good guess. I thought that that might be it since that was the only like other place that things have really happened in this chapter, I guess. But I didn't realize it would be the bomb. Oh my god, this is a long walk back upstairs. Could you, come on, do the thing where you say, ah, I should probably go back up to the garden, and then it just teleports me. And I'm there, and then I don't have to climb 5 feet up again. That would be great. Especially because I forgot where the stairs are again. Shit. I always forget this floor. I should have used the teleport. What? Where's... I am literally right next to it. Wait, what? Oh. That's down, isn't it? I'm trying to go up! How did I just get this turned around? That says to 4th floor. Okay. That's down, though. What? Yeah. I'm super confused. Everybody, ignore that this is happening. It looked like I was in front of that one when I went to look at the map, so I guess I don't actually know what happened. Okay, we're getting there, slowly but surely. One step at a time. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Ah, wait for me! I hope I have to walk down all 5 floors again, and that I don't just teleport there. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Okay, it did teleport me, but that would have been funny. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... click! And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Alright. In we go. I was gonna say, I didn't expect to see much of anything in here. What is that? So, this is Kyoko's room. What is that? What is that? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key? The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Of course you haven't. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. And we did see Kyoko in the dojo. The dojo? Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullets. Yeah. What else is in here? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. I'm sure it was just the key, but I feel a need to check everything anyway. You know. Give me a coin. Give me a coin. Okay, fine.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand. Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. No, she said if something ever happened to her, and that is not the case.
Interesting.
For sure. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets? What could it be? Look under her sheets, you idiot! But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Yeah, probably. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Mukuru Ikasaba! Hope's Peak Class Number 78 Student Registry. Mukuru Ikusaba, sex female. Class number 78 Student Registry? Mukuru Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuru Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blah, blah, blah. That's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuru Ikusaba. Mukuro. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Yo, what if Kyoko is actually Mukuro? Then she's actually the ultimate soldier, hence the question mark. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Yo, what if this is actually Kyoko? The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Of course he knows about it. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you!
What?
What have you got there in your pretty little hand?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile! So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
Now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. Also, I'm sorry if my voices seem off today. My ears are plugged up, and so I'm not hearing things quite right. I'm doing my best, though. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words...
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes,
The
indeed!
total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. Hence the missing podium in the trial. 16, then
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
No, they call her the ultimate soldier. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you guys, wait. What the Okay, wait. We just found out that Mukuro is called the ultimate soldier. Maybe Kyoko's ultimate despair. I don't know, I'm just theorizing. I can't help it. Okay. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
Well now,
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirikiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Interesting. Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand? The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means, that's not Kyoko! Those fake nails on the corpse. I don't believe that this is a real dead body either, because we didn't get a dead body ding dong when we found it. Doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense! Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? No, I think you're an idiot, Byakuya. You think you're a big dumb idiot who thinks he's smart. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Alright. We will find out if the key and the dojo... That's the map. That's zooming in on the map. This is the safe. Okay, we'll find out next time if the key and the dojo really are connected. I'm so invested. I need to know what's going on. I feel like I have some theories, but they're all nebulous. None of them make sense yet, so I'm just waiting to find out more information. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.